Selena Gomez has broken her silence regarding fans of Hailey Bieber. Fans have remained glued to their screens for years, researching every post, like, and interview because of the rumored conflict between Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. They are shocked by the situation. In spite of this, Selena eventually broke her silence at a time when everyone believed the drama had resolved itself, and the revelation that she made stunned her fans to the point of complete amazement. A global conversation about female competitiveness, forgiveness, and celebrity has been reignited as a result of Selena's shocking candor, which came after years of speculation regarding their relationship through Justin Bieber. The psychological toll of living under constant public scrutiny was brought to light by her remarks, which also addressed the rumors that were being spoken about. There's a lot of curiosity among everyone about what actually took place between Selena and Hailey, as well as the reason why Selena chose to come forward at this particular time. Why don't we watch one? The most dramatic event of the decade is back. In order to comprehend the reason behind Selena's most recent comment that caused the internet to go crazy, we need to go back to the beginning of this issue. One of the most talked about romances in Hollywood during the 2010s was the one between Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. Their relationship was intense, passionate, and widely publicized through the media. Following the conclusion of their most recent relationship, Justin quickly resumed his relationship with model Hailey Baldwin, and the two of them eventually tied the knot. Many Selena fans and Selenators were taken aback by the sudden announcement of her marriage. On the internet, Hailey began to receive hate mail from individuals who accused her of stealing Justin's timeline or Selena's timeline. For a number of years, Selena chose to remain silent in order to avoid fandom battles and speculations. Nevertheless, the internet never forgot about it. Fans flooded social media with comparisons and accusations whenever Hailey shared anything that was eerily emotional or whenever Selena released a new single. Even after Hailey and Selena were photographed together at an event in 2022, which provided the impression that they were in harmony with one another, tensions continue to exist between fan community. For the last time, in the year 2025, Selena came to the conclusion that she had had enough. In the beginning, the posts were not particularly noticeable. However, they eventually evolved into a full-fledged statement that stunned everyone with its compassion and honesty. In the second place, Selena's emotional expression causes a stir on the internet. Selena Gomez finally made her voice heard in a heartfelt post that she shared on Instagram and TikTok Live. This came after years of online animosity between her and the fan groups of Hailey Bieber for her music. The tone that Selena used, on the other hand, was not critical or defensive, but rather intensely emotional. Having seen the hatred that has been expressed in the comments, it breaks my heart. It was her assertion that such cruel behavior is not deserving of anyone. Hailey did not deserve to be harassed or abused, and she emphasized that her supporters should stop spreading hate. She also encouraged them to stop spreading hate. This information arrived as a surprise to even some of her most devoted followers who were caught off guard. For years, they believed that Selena harbored a deep-seated dislike for Hailey. On the other hand, her remarks conveyed a clear message of maturity, comprehension, and forgiveness through their tone. Selena continued by stating that she has become weary of the ongoing narrative that compares her life to that of Justin Bieber. Over the course of many years, she remarked, "We have all successfully moved on. I wish for everyone to find peace and healing, especially those who continue to carry unwarranted anguish in their hearts." In addition to correcting the record, her statement was composed with the intention of putting an end to an online cruelty loop that had been going on for an excessively long time. There are three responses from fans that can be found online: surprise, encouragement, and disapproval. It was a very substantial response. Within a short period of time, phrases such as Hailey Bieber, Selena speaks, and end the drama became widely used on social media platforms all over the world. As a result of her poise, Selena was praised by a number of her followers as an outstanding example of emotional maturity. Several individuals admitted that they were taken aback by her outspoken defense of Hailey during the conversation. On the other hand, a small but vehement number accused Selena of an excessively forgiving attitude or of attempting to appear as though she was the larger person. On the other hand, the majority of people agreed that her remarks were significant, a feeling that goes something like this: "I can't believe she actually defended Hailey." is a genuine development. With a single statement that has been widely shared across social media feeds, Selena has just put an end to a decade of drama by liking Selena's post and posting a story on Instagram with a subtle message that read, "Kindness always wins." Hailey Bieber gave a response that was not direct. Through this seemingly insignificant action, it appeared as though the two had successfully put their issues behind them, at least in public. Over the course of more than 10 years, viewers who had been following this story had the impression that the moment was not real. In a message of peace, two women who had been pitted against one another by millions of strangers had finally come together. This was a message of peace, or the covert message, which takes a stance against hatred on the internet. However, despite the fact that Selena's comment was directed specifically at Hailey, it contained a larger message about the dangers of the culture of hatred that exists online. She disclosed that over the course of the years, she and Hailey had both been subjected to unsettling comments and even death threats, the majority of which were the result of obsessive fan activity. In addition to being a means of bringing clarity to the situation, Selena's statement served as a demonstration of support for mental health awareness. She made it clear to her followers that words are important and that the persistent negativity that can be found on the internet can have an effect on situations that occur in real life. This is closely related to her long-standing advocacy for mental health, which is a strong connection. Both Selena's company, Rare Impact Fund, and her cosmetics line, Rare Beauty, have been vehicles through which she has persistently advocated for compassion, sincerity, and emotional recovery. Her decision to speak up at this time appeared to be a logical progression toward achieving that objective. Instead of spreading rumors, she should use her position for good. The timing of her announcement was praised by digital media experts, who pointed out that Selena and other celebrities are now expected to manage their fan bases. Instead of focusing on fan wars, her comments brought attention to a growing trend in the digital age: individual accountability. First, Hailey's perspective, and then her own personal healing. In spite of the fact that Selena's public declaration received a lot of attention from the media, those who were close to both ladies revealed that their private reconciliation had begun several months earlier. People with knowledge of the situation asserted that Selena and Hailey had communicated with one another via text message and even held a private meeting in order to discuss the effect that the ongoing controversy was having on their mental health. Hailey is reported to have stated that she felt misunderstood and that she was haunted by years of cruel remarks regarding her. In her response, Selena admitted that her silence may have inadvertently given her followers carte blanche to spread stories that were not true. They found out that they shared a lot of similarities with one another. Both of them were sick of being the subjects of constant comparisons and the scrutiny that the internet exerted on them. In spite of the fact that she was modest, Hailey's public reaction seemed to demonstrate genuine relief. It was reported by her close friends that Hailey was grateful for Selena's generosity and expressed the hope that the internet would make it possible for them to coexist peacefully. This moment of reconciliation turned out to be a turning point not only for them, but also for fans all over the world who had stoked one of the most talked about rivalries in popular culture. The sixth point is that social media is a sword with two edges. The drama that has been going on between Selena and Hailey is a prime example of how social media can turn private suffering into public amusement. In an effort to uncover evidence of hostility, fan accounts, YouTube channels, and TikTok users have spent years examining every aspect of the situation, from the lyrics of songs to the clothing choices that were made. Earlier today, Selena made a statement that exemplified how exhausting this unending attention has been. As she remarked, people tend to forget that we are human. It is painful when they are able to turn our lives into stories. The aftermath of her post prompted a great deal of thought among the communities of her fans. Influencers who had previously benefited from the controversy between Selena and Hailey began to remove their videos and issue an apology for their actions. The entertainment media even admitted that they were responsible for the increase in the level of sensationalism surrounding the feud. On the other hand, Selena's decision to confront the issue head-on was also a demonstration of her growing influence as an advocate for social change. Instead of using her platform to fuel controversy, she used it to demonstrate that growth can occur even in the harsh spotlight of fame. She did this by using her platform to inspire forgiveness. This is a new beginning for both of the women. Through the passionate remark that she made, Selena Gomez was able to successfully close a terrible chapter that had been following her for generations. She made it abundantly clear that her top priorities are her future, both in terms of her personal and professional life, as well as peace and healing. It would appear that Hailey Bieber is also making a healthy and graceful progression. After making her announcement, Selena chose to steer clear of the controversies that had previously characterized her public persona. Instead, she continued to share lifestyle photos and fashion advertisements. It is because of this event that there is hope that the culture of celebrities is finally shifting away from narratives that are competitive and toward narratives that are empathic. At this moment, fans are witnessing two women who have chosen to prioritize unity over discord and maturity over chaos. The occurrence of this event further solidifies Selena's position as one of the most realistic personalities in the entertainment profession. After being defined by her previous relationships for a number of years, she has finally reclaimed control of her narrative, which is founded on compassion rather than conflict. Instead of merely speaking, Selena taught the world how to move on with their lives. One of the admirers put it so eloquently for me. To summarize, the breaking of Selena Gomez's silence regarding Hailey Bieber is not just a celebrity news story. Rather, it is a moment in the history of society. She struck a different chord with her message, which was about being accountable and being kind. During a period in which negativity is prevalent on the internet, she opted for empathy rather than retaliation or rumors. Those who have spent their entire lives following the progression of the story will feel a sense of completion. This serves as a reminder that there are times when remaining silent is not a sign of weakness, but rather of strength, waiting for the appropriate moment to speak, and that forgiveness is more powerful than hatred. Selena's decision to advocate for peace, even against someone who was once portrayed as her adversary, is a prime example of what true maturity looks like in a society that is obsessed with the concept of separation. In the end, she broke a pattern rather than doing so simply because she was quiet. And for this reason, admirers all over the world were genuinely taken aback, not by the words that she spoke, but by the generosity with which she delivered them. In the comments section, please share your thoughts on the news that Selena Gomez has broken her silence regarding the Hailey Bieber fan who was shocked. And don't forget to give our YouTube channel a like, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more captivating content in the future.